Hey, I keep missing film set opportunities because I'm not in Los Angeles. What's up? Is a culture detective here investigating your favorite albums, and today I'm going to be doing my second review of the day, and that would be an album review on the new Panther Chan album. Thoughts? In Cantonese, her name is Chan Lo, which, if anything, is more like Thunder Chan than Panther Chan. But it's a cool English name, don't get me wrong. And the name of the album is Lim, which literally means thoughts, but I guess the official translation is light in your heart. I guess that also kind of works. So Panther Chan is an up and coming Hong Kong pop rock darling who started off making music maybe a whole decade ago, but didn't really blow up until the last few years when a lot of more indie loving teenagers and young adults alike begin to really enjoy her music. What's great about her music is her voice. Her vocals are very strong, and also her lyrics. Now, the thing with mainstream Hong Kong music is that I usually hate them. In my opinion, 95% of mainstream Cantopop is garbage because they keep reuse and recycle the same chord progression, the same song structure, the same fucking lyrics again and again and again. It's like the Hong Kong music industry never fucking evolved since the 2000s with Eason Chan and Hins Jung or artists like that. And I don't know why a lot of young adults and a lot of teenagers in Hong Kong suck those songs up, because I simply can't. There has been a lot of criticisms against the Hong Kong music industry, saying that it's not really a music industry, more of a lyrical industry, because most people who listen to these very trite, very cliche songs only listen to the songs just for the lyrics, meaning that music with only instrumentals are not popular at all because people in general don't really care about guitars and drums and production and tone and other things, which is incredibly mind-numbing. And for a long time I have been an avid hater of the Hong Kong music industry because its mainstream artists are all rip-offs of each other. They're all so formulaic. It's actually crazy. But Panther Chan here is a bit of an exception because while she still incorporates a lot of mainstream Cantopop and Cantorock in her music, she also tries to switch things up with interesting genres, interesting lyrics, interesting vocals, and while I had zero expectations going into the album, I actually came out of it pretty satisfied. So prior to this album, I listened to one of her singles, Yu Lockdown Song, which means entertaining life, and I actually kind of liked it. It is a really motivational, inspirational rock song about the meaning of life. It jams, it rocks, and it genuinely slaps. And then fast forward to the year 2022 when I made my short film Love and Death in the Dying Light of Hong Kong, which link in the description, please go watch it, really good. The main actress is what you would call a manting, which is a type of teenager slash young adult in Hong Kong, Gen Zers mostly, who try to be artsy. They watch artsy movies, they listen to artsy music, quote unquote artsy, things that are not necessarily mainstream. And Panther Chan, as well as other bands like My Little Airport and Per Se, also get swept up into this Manting label. So anyways, this actress, she's a fan of Panther Chan, and she name dropped one of her songs that I haven't listened to, but I rolled with it. I rolled the camera with it. So here I am listening to Panther Chan's music. So anyways, her new album, the album opener is in Cantonese "窮人的薔薇," which if you translate it literally, it means poor person's rose, but the official English translation is just rose. And right off the bat, we have dramatic pianos, marching drums, lyrics about fighting on, Never Giving Up, and it's a pretty plain song for an album opener. The second track, 神的不在場證明, or in English, God Isn't There to Witness, or the official translation, Where Are You, is a pretty basic Hong Kong styled rock song with basic chord progressions. Essentially, it is a Cantopop song, but rockified. The intro guitars, however, are pretty nice, and also Panther Chan's vocals are very fiery, they're very strong, and I really like it. But the first good song finally took place with the title track, and it's a ballad, and usually I very much dislike ballads in Hong Kong because Cantopop ballads, they all sound the same, but sometimes it just works, and in this case it just worked. We have some soft and faithful pianos that sort of build up into a rock song, and then we are accompanied with super epic melodramatic lyrics about love and fighting on, especially with one of the lines saying, "Remember, don't die because I love you," which is pure Korean drama climax. Like, it's so dramatic, it's actually somehow good. Following that, we have the track Halo Sewi, or Downbeat Society, I guess, or the official translation is Underworld, which is not bad, not a bad translation. We have some modernistic drums and keyboards with some delay effects that I thought didn't really match the instrumentals really well, and because of that, the song kind of lost its charm. Panther Chan also gets kind of playful with her vocals, which, you know what, I'm gonna play the song a little bit right now to showcase how she sort of gets playful with it. Okay, hold on. Hold on, give me a moment, guys, give me a moment. I get what she's doing, and I know that it's intentional, and I like that she's creative about it, but it really just didn't work for me. It didn't. But what I like, though, is the lyrics about a consumerist capitalist society that revolves around money, which is very much true for the case of Hong Kong. Afterwards, we have the track 青年危機, or Teenage Crisis, cleverly translated as Quarter Life Crisis in English, and it is a peppy pop song. Honestly, I liked it for the first time, but the song didn't age well. The more I listened to it, the more I just didn't like it as much. I like the lively keyboards and synths, but there's something so clean and sterile about the instrumentals that make it sound like commercial background music. It's just evident that pop is not her strong suit. Afterwards, we have the track 以正義之名, or In the Name of Justice, which is how I would translate it, and also the official translation, which is pretty good, pretty solid 1-to-1 translation. And this is a 90s flavored rock jam. It's fiery, it's dramatic, it worked really well, it's so freaking good. There's a little rapping here and there, there's a cheeky tongue-in-cheek bridge. This is easily one of the most straightforward and one of the best songs off of the entire album. Then we have 沉沒成本, or literally Sunk Cost, and this is a more spacey and atmospheric track. The vocals are more low-key, it sounds interesting, but the chorus flopped. Then we have 伸縮自如的愛, or Flexible Love, but the official translation is Bungee Gum. And it is a simple feel-good pop song with some nice jazzy elements. I love the hi-hat keyboard solo, it's really nice and jazzy. In fact, it reminds me of the new Kowloon K album because of how jazzy it is, which, by the way, if you haven't checked out the new Kowloon K album, please do. Some of the best music from Hong Kong in this generation. The penultimate track is called 世界與你無關, or The World is None of Your Business, and it is a Hong Kong styled rock song once again with some dreamy nostalgic chord progressions. That said, though, the chorus, keyboards, and synths are a little bit too blissful for its own good. Finally, the album ends off on the track 繁星, which means stars. and it is a big epic ballad ending and also one of the biggest singles of her entire discography. Also, in Love and Death, there's a scene where I guess the main actress and the main actor talked about Hong Kong music, and the actress actually started improvising and started naming songs, which isn't even in the script. And I love it when my actors improvise. But one of the songs the actress named is this song, Stars. And I listened to it finally with the release of this album, and holy shit, it's actually not bad. We got some bittersweet chord progressions, which I am not immune to. I love bittersweet chord progressions. But what's amazing about the song are the lyrics, which is incredibly relatable and inspiring, especially for art people like me, because lyrically she sings about passion and how anyone can shine as long as they find the right place. Anyone can shine as long as there's still a passion, which seems like very basic words to live by, but as someone who is struggling in the film industry or trying to be in the film industry in the first place, like thousands and thousands of other people, this song really hit me in the right spot, and I actually got a little, just tiny bit emotional while listening to the song. So yeah, overall this album is surprisingly good. I went into it expecting that I would hate it, but it turned out really well. It's actually a really solid album, and that's why if you want to get into Hong Kong music, this is not a bad entry point at all, and I recommend everyone to check out this album. I'm giving the new Panther Chan album a decent 7 out of 10. So have you listened to the new Panther Chan album? Comments below, let me know if you want more, and thanks for watching.